Hi everyone, today I am doing a nude makeup tutorial. As you can see, it's not like a completely bare natural looking look, but I have used quite natural colors to create this look. This is a look that you can wear with just about any outfit for any occasion. Going to start with primer. I'm using my current favorite and quite a long time favorite actually, the Clinique Super Primer in Universal. Just using a Coastal Scents brush to buff it into the skin. This will just give a smooth surface for the foundation to go on. It also sort of moisturizes skin a little bit and just helps extend the wear of my foundation. The foundation I'm using today is the YSL Touche Eclat foundation. I use the shade B60. This is a really good foundation if you're facing any kind of dryness or if your skin is dehydrated. It gives a really nice healthy glow to the skin and enough coverage to even out everything. I'm just applying this all over the face using the same brush that I used for the primer, which is from Coastal Scents. For my under eye area, I'm going to mix two concealers, the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Concealer in the shade Honey and the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger. And I'm just applying this quite generously in a triangular shape under my eyes just to brighten up that area properly. To blend the concealers, I'm using a brush by Colorbar. This is, I think, the blending brush from Colorbar. It's quite good for working with any kind of liquids like concealers or any cream eyeshadows. I don't generally use concealer on my lids, but today because I'm doing a very nude look, I want to brighten up my entire eye area and I do have pigmented lids, so I'm just sweeping that concealer on my lid as well. And to set everything, I'm using the Lakme Absolute Pressed Powder. This is the Face Stylist Compact in the shade Rose Fair. And using a small brush, I'm just pressing the powder to set the concealer. If you don't set the concealer, your eyeshadow will end up creasing. So this is really important if you're using concealer, especially on the top lids where you're going to place your eyeshadow next. Also, don't forget to use the powder on your T-zone, on your inner cheeks and the nose area where the skin tends to get a bit shiny. Working on the brows next, I'm using the Rimmel eyebrow pencil. Just using the tiny brush on the cap to brush my brows, and then I'm just going to fill them in a little bit with the Rimmel brow pencil. To start with my eye makeup, and the first eyeshadow I'm using is Frappe from Makeup Geek. It's a medium tone brown with a bit of an orangey undertone. Using a MAC 217 brush, I'm applying this in my crease line and just blending it really well. You can use any fluffy blending brush for this step. And whatever is left on the brush, I'm just sweeping it on the lower lash line, but only on the outermost corner, not taking it all the way in. Next, I'm going to take a darker brown. This is Mocha, also from Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to deepen the color in the crease using this. So we now have a really well-defined crease line, and I'm also sweeping the eyeshadow a little bit downwards to define the outer V of the eye. For the lid, I'm going to use All That Glitters from MAC, which is a really pretty, really shimmery nude color. And I'm just applying this all over the lid using a flat brush. This is the MAC 239 brush. I'm really just sort of pressing the eyeshadow to get the maximum color. And then I'm going to go back in with my 217 blending brush just to blend through the crease once again so that there are no harsh edges. To define my lower lash line a little bit more, I'm using Mocha from Makeup Geek, the dark brown that I used in the crease earlier. Using a small pointed brush, this is 219 by MAC, and just applying Mocha in the outer half of the lower lash line. And to deepen that color, I have just used a little bit of black Kajal. This is the Colorbar Just Smoky Kajal. Instead of applying it directly, I used a small eyeliner brush, applied a little bit of that Kajal in the outer half of the lower lash line and then just blending it again so that there are no harsh edges. For the inner half of the lower lash line, I'm using All That Glitters by MAC, the same color that I used on the lid, and this will just sort of brighten up my eyes a little bit. To highlight, I'm going to use Ricepaper by MAC. I'm going to apply this in the innermost corner of the eye and then apply it along my brow bone as well. This is a really nice subtle highlighter, just a great color for Indian skin. It's not too gold, it's not too sort of silvery or beige, it's just a very neutral and soft highlight color. To line my upper lash line, I'm using the Maybelline Black Gel Liner, and the brush I'm using is a bent angled liner brush from e.l.f. I'm just going to line my upper lash line thinly and extend the liner outward to create a small wing. Next, I'm going to apply the Maybelline Big Eyes Mascara. I'm using the wand meant for the upper lashes and just doing one thin coat because I'm going to apply a pair of false eyelashes later on. Also applied mascara on the lower lashes, but I forgot to film that part. Don't forget to do that. Coming back to the face, I'm going to contour my face using the contouring powder from the Sleek Contour Kit. I have the shade Medium. I'm just contouring my cheekbones, and I'm also going to sweep some of this along my jawline, and this will just give a more sculpted, defined look to my face. For the cheeks, I'm going to use the blush Rose Gold by Sleek. This is a really subtle color, but it has a lot of gold shimmer, so it kind of acts like a blush and highlighter in one. It's a very natural color on my skin, just adds a bit of warmth and glow to the cheeks without adding too much of color. And this brings us to the last part of the look, that is the lips. I'm just going to line and fill in my lips using a nude lip liner. This is the shade Natural and this is from NYX Cosmetics. And I'm just using this all over my lips to neutralize my lip color and just have a clean nude lip. Add a tiny bit of shine to the center of the lips. I'm applying a nude gloss. This is the L'Oreal Paris Shine Caresse gloss in the shade Lolita. And the last step is false eyelashes, which is completely optional. I have used number 43 lashes from Red Cherry. And this is the finished look. This is also a great look if you want to kind of make your eyes look a little bigger. And because the colors used are very neutral, you can just pair this with any lip color. This eye makeup will go with just about any lipstick. And the same goes for the cheeks as well. You can pair this eye makeup and this blush with just any lipstick, and you don't have to worry about your lipstick clashing with your eye makeup or your cheeks. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you recreate this look, let me know how it turns out. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon next week. Bye.